Welcome back to Motor Verdict Meet, where we break down the best machines on four wheels. If you're new around here, get ready, because today's review is something special. Let's kick things off with the backside, because the 2026 M5 comes with a completely new attitude. From the rear, this car looks like it's been secretly hitting the gym all year. BMW went aggressive, but in a way that still feels premium. The taillights are slimmer, sharper, and flow into the body with that signature BMW curve, almost like a heartbeat line drawn in red LEDs. The quad exhausts are larger and angrier than before, no fake tips here, and the whole lower bumper has this sculpted thickness that instantly tells you there's serious hybrid power underneath. What's crazy is how BMW managed to make the M5 look even wider without turning it cartoonish. Compared to the outgoing generation, this rear end feels more planted, more serious. And when you park it next to something like the AMG E63S, you notice how much more muscular the BMW looks. The AMG is loud, the RS7 is smooth. The 2026 M5, it's like a luxury Panzer tank with attitude. Sliding over to the left side, the design starts revealing its performance DNA. The roofline flows with a gentle slope that leads into a sharply cut rear quarter, giving the car a sleek, fastback-style silhouette that almost tricks you into thinking it's a coupe. BMW really leaned into sport luxury with this one. The sweeping character line running across the doors has been deepened, giving more shadow and definition. The fender flares are subtly pumped out, nothing exaggerated, but enough to tell you that big wheels and big brakes live underneath. And speaking of wheels, depending on your spec, you're going to see lightweight forged alloys that fit this car like tailored suits. This left profile really shows off the new design direction. It's sportier than the previous M5, more aggressive than the current 5 Series, and definitely more commanding than the smaller M3. Standing next to it, you get the feeling that BMW built this thing to dominate highways without breaking a sweat. Shifting to the right side, the design becomes even more dramatic. This is where the new M5 shows its hybrid identity. Those large side intakes tucked behind the front wheel arches aren't just for show. They feed air into the electric components and cooling systems that now live inside BMW's newest M hybrid powertrain. There's a subtle M badge integrated right into the fender, and the side skirts have this aerodynamic twist that reminds me of the M8 competition. It's sporty, elegant, and purposeful. And if you compare it to rivals, like the RS7 with its smooth, rounded profile, the BMW stands out as more technical, more sculpted. Every angle looks engineered, not just styled. Now let's step inside, because the interior of the 2026 M5 is where the luxury hits you first, and the performance hits you second. When you open the door, the illuminated M5 logo on the sill already sets the tone. Inside, it's a whole new world of premium tech and performance cues. The curved dual-display setup stretches across the dashboard like a panoramic cockpit screen. It's crisp, fast, and loaded with M-specific graphics, ones that pulse, glow, and animate depending on your drive mode. The steering wheel is thicker, more race-inspired, and yes, the iconic M1 and M2 red toggles are still there, just waiting for you to unleash whatever insanity you've programmed. The seats, they're like hugging clouds made of leather and Alcantara, with deeper bolsters than before and sharp M stitching that looks handcrafted. The ambient lighting has been taken up a level. It doesn't just run along the dashboard. It wraps the entire cabin like neon tracing lines from a cyberpunk movie. At night, this interior feels more futuristic than anything Mercedes or Audi has right now. Touch points are all premium. Carbon fiber trim, metal paddle shifters, high-quality switches, and a redesigned gear selector that feels more compact and mechanical. It's the kind of cabin where you can drive hard all day and still feel like you're being chauffeured home afterward. Now here comes the part everyone wants to know about, the engine. The 2026 BMW M5 has stepped into the hybrid era. But not quietly. Under the hood is a twin-turbo V8 paired with an electric motor, delivering a combined output that easily crosses the 700 horsepower mark. BMW built this powertrain using lessons learned from the XM Label Red, but tuned it specifically for sedan balance and control. What you get is instant electric torque off the line, followed by a rising wave of turbocharged V8 fury that just keeps going. 0-100 km/h happens in the blink of an eye, numbers that challenge not only the AMG E63, but even the Porsche Panamera Turbo e-hybrid. The best part, BMW kept that signature M feeling. It doesn't sound artificial. It doesn't feel disconnected. The engine note is deep, powerful, and surprisingly raw for a hybrid. And with BMW's revised xDrive system, you can still send plenty of power to the rear, giving the car that playful M-car character. It's not just fast, it's intelligent. The hybrid system can run silently in EV mode for short trips, and then instantly switch into full performance mode when you need it. Imagine dropping kids at school quietly, then merging onto the highway and leaving supercars confused behind you. That's the 2026 M5 life. Now let's talk price, because this is where things get interesting. The 2026 BMW M5 isn't cheap, no surprise there. With all the hybrid technology, performance tuning, and luxury features, the starting price comfortably sits above the previous generation. And once you add options, carbon packages, premium paint, upgraded wheels, you're looking at a number that rivals high-end sports cars. But does it justify the price? Absolutely. You're buying a supercar disguised as a family sedan. You're getting a luxury interior that rivals the best German brands. And you're getting hybrid performance tech that's future-proof. Compared to an AMG GT63 four-door or Porsche Panamera Turbo, the 2026 M5 offers arguably better value for what you're getting: speed, comfort, tech, and brand prestige. Now here's the final verdict. The 2026 BMW M5 is not just another update, it's a transformation. BMW has taken the M5 formula and rewritten it for a new generation, one where hybrid isn't a compromise but an advantage. It's faster, smarter, more efficient, and more technologically advanced than anything BMW has put in the M5 lineup before. It's the perfect blend of tradition and evolution. The roar of a V8 meets the punch of electric torque. Classic BMW handling meets the grip of modern performance systems. Luxury meets aggression. It's a car that can handle daily commutes, weekend road trips, and track days, all without breaking a sweat. Compared to the AMG E63, the M5 feels more athletic. Compared to the RS7, it feels more alive. Compared to previous M5 generations, it feels like the future. So if you're looking for a sedan that can outrun sports cars, comfort you like a limousine, and still give you that pure M-machine thrill, the 2026 BMW M5 might just be the king of its class. And that wraps up today's breakdown. If you enjoyed this full walk-around and review of the 2026 BMW M5, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Motor Verdict Meet, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's coming next. Your support keeps these deep dive reviews alive.